Hello, fellow artists of the internet. I'm here to bring you the one, well, more like two, portfolios from my middle school art life. Okay, so my first portfolio is when I was, I think, 11, so this is 6th grade. Oh dear lord. So, my art teacher was very specific about how we did things, and I didn't really like that about art class. Now, the portfolio had to represent about who we are and what we liked, so of course I'm gonna put cupcakes and unicorns and rainbows on it. I mean, come on. So this is literally everything I liked when I was 11. But no, I couldn't put anime because we were only allowed one animated cartoon character, and like everything else had to be realistic, or it had all these check boxes and all these like things you had to put on, and I hated that because I couldn't. Like I wanted to, like, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. It couldn't be full of our cartoon characters. It couldn't be full of one thing, and I hated that because I didn't want my portfolio to look like that. But whatever. And also, my unicorn was supposed to look realistic because I was only allowed to use one cartoon character, so that sucked. And I hated because if you see these harsh black lines, I hated that too, because I remember finishing this portfolio and me telling her I'm done, and she's like, oh, it looks great, but I need you to put outline here, 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 and then be done. And I understand her concern because my pink was blending on the pink of my background, and I understood that. But the thing is, she was the one who told me to put the pink background in the back in the first place, even though I didn't want that. So I tried to put the outline, and I just hated it. So I didn't really do anything for the rest of the class. And the next day, she's like, if you're done with your portfolio, put it in the back counter. So I just put it in the back counter. I still got an A on that, I think. I didn't like how art class was always so, you have to do this, and you have to do that. I understand what they're trying to do, like, because it is an assignment, but still, I felt like I didn't have enough creativity. And also, mine are laminated. In my school district, once you got to high school, they weren't laminated, and you had to, like, you could finish it throughout the year. I don't know. I didn't take art school in high school. Okay, so, oh lord, what do we have here? I haven't seen this in like a year or two. I forget what's always in here. So, we were learning about colors, I think. So, this is a tree, and I think it had to be abstract. Okay, so here's the tree, here's the leaf things, the roots, and it had to be a background, so I put bubbles. I suck at watercolor. Actually, this wasn't watercolor, I think it was like water-based acrylic. I don't know what this was. This is like, ew, gross. Oh! This is actually not part of my portfolio. This is on my own time. This was one of my characters that I wanted to animate. Forgot her name. Oh. No, give her braids. Give her braids instead. See? Already working on becoming an animator. Also around the time I decided I wanted to be an animator. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, here's an, Tandy. This girl's name's Tandy. And here's like one of the enemies I have. Oh, I think this is me as a Adventure Time character. And random girl. All that fun stuff. Oh lord, how many of these do I have? Here's one of my Adventure Time characters. There's that. Oh lord, oh god. Ooh, okay, this is pretty big. Hold on. So her name's Abigail. I think it's the name I decided. And here are some of the original designs. I used to draw really light. I drew dark a lot, and then my sister's like, why do you draw so dark? You can't erase anything. So I started drawing really light. I forgot all about these characters. Maybe I'll do a redraw of them. I have newer characters now. I think these characters are just too basic. They were just so fake. I couldn't handle them. But I don't know, I guess I just kind of gave them the idea of animating them. Maybe I'll animate them in the near future as like a little short. Then I was talking, oh, this is gonna be a video I made. Oh, because, okay, so this is gonna be about a video about boys and girls, and the thing is, I was really gonna use, see, I didn't have a mic back then, so I was just gonna use, like, pictures of, I was gonna record these pictures, like, I'd be, like, talking, and then, and the clip, and then do another clip, and show this picture, but it wouldn't be a picture, it'd be a video of that picture. It was weird. And then,
I think I showed the back. Okay. It's gonna be a long video. This is like the queen, I think. Oh, it's like one of my fairy friends being my characters. Really interesting. Sheep news. I'm pretty sure this. Or did I? I'm not sure. This is the point. Okay. I think the rest of this is just. Oh, what do we have here? We have a doggy. This is actually older. This is when I was like 9. I think the rest of this is blank, and I just threw it in here. I found this under my bed. Trying to find some of my old artwork. And, so yeah. Oh, this.
oh, see, here's one of the animation, like, movement thingies. It's kind of cute. See, here's the thing. Here's one of the concept ideas I had for my videos. See, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years. I did actually start a YouTube channel back in the day. And, oh, okay. So my YouTube channel is going to be called Jennifer Star, and
she's going to be me, but as a different like personality, I guess, or I'd go by a different name called Jennifer Star. That was literally my character. She was a character, and then she became a different character of mine, and she became me. A lot of development. But yeah, I have an old picture of originally her, but now I just go by Megan, and my real name, not this fake identity.
Oh, here's the abstract painting goals or assignments. Hey, look, my handwriting looks actually decent here. It's so much worse today. And then here's what most art students in middle school or high school are supposed to do. You're supposed to show textures in the hand. It's so weird, it creeped me out. But I did, and you had to do a background, so I imagine a hand. Is this my hand? I think it is. Oh my god, are my hands that small? Dear God. Basically a hand, and it's like grabbing a whole bunch of Halloween candy, because it's around Halloween. As you can see, I'm really bad at inking, and well, I was back then, and I still am. But I think you can also tell like the Sharpie is starting to like run out or something, or maybe I'm just rushing. Oh, this is a very interesting piece. Basically, I think you put like drops of paint and like another drops of paint, and you like folded it, and then it became all shiny. I don't know what it was. It was really cool. And then what you had to do is you had to make something out of the shape. So
what I imagine was two like long geese, and then I think this is like a crocodile, and then this is like a leg of a weird creature, and this is a guy with a big head, and like a penguin body, and a mushroom, and a cat in a tutu, and this is a mermaid holding like a little birdfish, and these are just eyeballs, and these are like feet, and I don't know what that's supposed to be, there's just like a pattern. I liked it. I thought it was a kind of cool project. It's just that some people got these really weird abstract patterns, and they'd just be stuck for days trying to figure out what it was. Luckily, I have quite the imagination, so.
Oh, and I really like this one. This was kind of tough for me to do because I hate redrawing things over and over and over unless I really truly like it. This is just a tedious thing. So basically, we had a stencil shape, and you had to like flip it around, you had to turn it upside down and all that, and you had to make a shape, and you just flip it, and you had to make a picture out of it. And that's kind of how the pattern started. So this shape right here, I could not figure out what it was.
First it was an ice cream machine, then it was a gumball machine, and they changed it back to an ice cream machine, so I just decided to go with the gumball machine. As you can see, I like sweets and treats and colorful things. I still do to this day. But my teacher, I remember her telling me that this is a teddy bear, and I'm like, no, it's a bunny. She's like, bunny. That's what I meant to say.
See, I didn't hate my art teacher. She just, I don't know, I felt like she wasn't letting us be free. Like, more like, you should do this, and you should do that. And it was more like, if you don't do this that I just told you, I'm marking points off without, like, really telling us why or explaining why this would add more depth or what we can do to make it better. It was more like, you you should do this. It was really do that or you're gonna get a bad grade on it. And I didn't like that. But luckily I got a new teacher, and that's what that portfolio over there is from my new art teacher. So yeah, I really like this one. This one was cute. I'm using Crayola markers. Look at that. Look at that. So much. JK, if you look really close, you can see all my little mistakes and stuff. Like that's completely two different colors than this. But yeah. Now this, my mom actually wanted to frame this, but I was like, no way. I actually was scared that my teacher would get mad at me because I did this wrong to begin with, because
I didn't do a correct step in a way, and I just went straight to inking, and I thought she'd yell at me, but she's like, no, this is very forgiving ink, so I could just wash it off. It's like foil, but it's really sharp foil, and what it's like, okay, so it's basically cardboard, but the same shape, glued on again and again, so it's like one thick shape, and you just glue it down, you put the foil on, and just kind of like press on it, and you make these indents with your pencil, and it's a really cool project. I actually like this one. I like the project, I don't like the design. Look at those leaves. Oh, leaves. So weird.
And this, I hate texture. So basically what we had to do is we had to go outside and inside and find these textures and basically trace them using a crayon. And what you had to do with your pencil is like repeat these patterns. You can barely see this. This is really fainted. And the thing is, she got mad at people because she's like,
I've never seen anyone use a mechanical pencil to do this. If you're not using a mechanical pencil, you're doing it wrong.
But I got to this, and I was still using a mechanical pencil, and I'm like, girl, I'm not starting over. So, I don't know what she was talking about. I mean, with using a number 2 pencil, it's easier to get some of these shades, but I really did not care for this project at all because it was boring. And I understand she was trying to teach us how to do textures and experiment, but it wasn't working. She wasn't, I don't know, I don't like textures. That's why I have the computer do it for me. Hashtag digital art. I really like this one, except I made their eyes way too big. So we have variety. And this one we could do kind of anything we wanted as long as we showed the principles of art, and that's what I liked. Now the thing is, there was a contest, I think, who could be the artist of the month based on the principles of art. And I was the only one who actually tried on this project except for one other girl. And I think it was this one. This one, if I could have done a better job, basically a girl falling into the pool. If I did a better job, I think I'd have been artist of the month. But it was this other girl, and I hated that because I wanted it so bad. Because I was one of those people who tried in their art classes and actually had a loving for art. And I was just around people who didn't really care much for art. I was in a class that wasn't rowdy. Didn't misbehave, but was just so quiet. We never said anything. She didn't know if she was doing it, she was teaching right or wrong, and I'm like, I was only one of those people who talked. But then again, I don't know, I was really shy around my art teacher because I just didn't like how she taught. She said she really liked this one. I really like this one too, but her face is too flat. And her hair is all over. I don't even know what that is. How were your art classes back in the day? Were they fun? Were they boring? Were they just more like art history classes? Comment below. Tell me what you guys think.